Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Let's see, we're on day 101 of the Folsom Prison playthrough here. Things are coming along with phase 2. Money is creeping down, which is a little bit of a concern, but I still think we're okay there. Um, each time we do a section, it's taken, I feel like, no more than 50 grand. And we really only have, like, well, I guess we've got this last little section up here, this, and then we'll probably break the cells down into at least like 4 sections. But that's basically 6 sections, and if we take 50K each time, that's cutting it real close. Now, I don't think we're using 50K. I think that would be the very high end of what it would take us to build any one of these given sections, but the cells and dorms are the part that I'm concerned the most about because there's a lot of stuff in there with the TVs, the bookshelves, etc. However, once I get down to that point, I can add the cells. That will help with income because we can put some inmates over there. Um, we might have challenges though with staffing at that point because it's going to cost us a lot of money to put manpower over here to cover all of the grounds. And if we're not at full capacity, uh-oh. If we're not at full capacity, that could create some challenges. So we've still got a potential tunnel being dug over here, which is, obviously a concern. We'll keep trying to find it throughout the day today. It is an odd numbered day. Oh, we found it anyway. So perfect. That makes this day a lot more pleasant. So that's good. And let's go ahead and stop the tunnel search now. We found what we were looking for. It's funny that, like, most of the escapes, if not all of them, are coming from this side over here. Whereas on this side, these guys are basically just, they're content for whatever reason. Now, our shower drains got damaged over here, so it looks like our workers are going to have to come and repair those. So those finally cycled around. But, all right, how we doing? Why is our shared capacity? Oh, it's still down. We need to get this fixed here, guys. So let's go here and prioritize that. What is this about? Clean? Whatever. So we're going to have a janitor come running all the way over here to clean this. That was not my intention. But I need to get those rooms fixed. These are starting to come along. You see some beds are in there. The kitchen looks like it's mostly done, if not completely done. Oh, we got a camera that we can attach there. So let's go ahead and select it. That one's full. That one is now full. And then did we do utilities? Yes. Oh, we need to connect the metal detectors. Get that done. So they fixed these dorms. So now we're in better shape for capacity. Now I need to lower intake by 1. Like so. See, valuation continues to rise, where it's now 6,200 because of the days without incident. I'm loving this. I don't know how high this goes. Maybe it's 10,000, which would be awesome because we need to get this number back into the green. So maybe we're due for a big day of exports. We'll see. There's a lot of wood sitting in here. You guys need to get in here and crank out some beds. Now, even though we already found the tunnel, since it's an odd numbered day, we are going to go ahead and still execute the shakedown at 3 o'clock. Just so we kind of keep on our usual routine. Plus, it says there are large amounts of contraband on the grounds, and we want to stop that. So, any notebook pages laying about? What are you doing? Crockett, exhausted. And he's taken... Yeah, those poor workers have a long walk to get to where they need to go to do a lot of these installs, which, whatever. So we're going to do the tunnel search until we get, or the shakedown until we get like the dorms done over here. I don't care too much about, like, I don't care at all about over here yet, because no inmates are coming over here anyway, so if there's contraband, it's not a problem. But we just want to basically get through the bulk of this side of the facility, and then we can stop it. But, of course, we're pretty much there now. Let's go ahead and kill it. Good job, team. So, 14 prisoners up for parole. We've got a bunch of visitors on site. How's everything going over here? Ooh, it's done. Now, I need to connect 2 more CCTV cameras. And now, okay, where did we leave off? Right at the end of the second serving table. Right? Right. So let's come over here and go clone, and so right here, I think. Yeah. So let's go up here like this. In fact, let's go up to the end of the perimeter wall there. And now come over here. And that should line up nicely. Boom. Get after it, guys. Why are you standing there waiting for this door to lock or to open? You could have just walked right around it. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. That's like, have you ever seen, there's a meme of a gate sitting in the middle of like a yard or whatever, and there's no fence attached to it or anything. It's just a gate and nothing on either side of it. And it's like, why is there just a gate there? You know, and I think it says like no trespassing on it or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, that's really going to work. Well, apparently it would work on the worker that was over there trying to get into the canteen to put in some electrical cable. What a schmuck. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, it's almost time for our afternoon tunnel search. Or evening tunnel search. Why is it called the evening? Like, what are we evening? Anybody know that? That's something to ponder. So, tunnel search engaged. Are they searching for tunnels anywhere over here? I doubt it, right? It should just be, yeah. Good job. That was nice and quick. So far, so good on this episode. Trying to keep an eye on the time a little bit here. I've got a call that I have to jump on for work. Things are slowing down for work because we're getting closer to Christmas break. You know, a lot of people go on vacation. Like, a lot of people I noticed had their out of office on today, which tells me they're probably gone for now and then coming back like the Monday after Christmas or whatever. I saw somebody that's out until January 6th, and that's like, holy moly, you must bank all of your vacation time till the end of the year, or a lot of it, because that's bonkers. I'd lose my mind if I was off of work for that long. Unless I had a lot of stuff to do. Like if I was traveling and I was going to be, ooh. Why are we smelling a tunnel out here? That could be a fluke, but we'll see. Yeah, he went back past it and didn't smell it that time. But anyway, speaking of vacation, we're not there yet, but it's not going to be long before I start to run into a challenge of being able to keep up with episodes because I'll have stuff going on for Christmas and be taking, personal time, um, for things like that. So it's going to be hard for me to keep up. Oh, look at the backlog here. We've got exports, so it's going to be a pretty decent financial day. However, we're supposed to bring in 4 inmates, and I'll bet you they're not going to arrive for a while because of this big backup here. So we'll see if they can get these exports out of here in the next 3 or 4 hours, but it's not looking good. Like, what is this guy waiting on? I don't see any more garbage over here. Is there garbage over here? Nope. Why are you here? I don't want to dismiss it because, okay, no, so they're loading up logs to export as well. So we've got a little bit of a log jam here, which these guys probably already have what they need to start. In fact, it looks like they're pretty much done with the foundation. So that's cool, because if that's done, then they'll start working on the perimeter wall, and the rest of this shouldn't take long at all. That section should go really quick. They've got some stuff in here in the canteen, but like, just a few tables and shelves, and then an empty room. So that one should be quick and relatively inexpensive. And now our logjam is gone just in time for everybody to show up on the inmate transfer. Like, what are you doing here? Get. Oh, no, he's got stuff on it, and I just dismissed it. What are you carrying? Concrete. I couldn't see any stuff on it. What's that about? Whatever. Alright, so tunnel search complete. No tunnels found. And our dog hasn't sniffed out that spot over here. Oh no! There was an escape! How did that happen? They got out this way? That is bad news bears. How did they escape over here? The only thing I can think of is that they, like, hopped a fence here and made a run for it. But why would they run this way instead of hopping the fence and then going over the fence here? Oh, that stinks. Or, yeah, like, I don't understand. I highly doubt that there's a tunnel that came all the way down, like, or all the way out this way or whatever. So I don't think it was a tunnel. I think they got out of the building somehow. Dang it! Ugh. That's going to hurt our cash flow for a while. That is frustrating. All right, are we working on the fence over here? We are. So the perimeter wall is going up. That's going to go really fast. So we will be done with like this all the way down and all the way up to here. So it's basically, we'll start this section next, and that one's going to take a while. But then we're down to yards and dorms, which is pretty good progress. But that escape really hurts. Oh man, and I don't know how they got out, which is the frustrating part. I can't imagine how they would have gotten out anywhere over here. There are no external doors. So the only thing I can think of is that, like, if we go to deployment, they can come out here to cut trees or whatever, but there's a guard out here. They would have had to have, like, climbed up the tree and jumped over, or climbed over the fence, and then, for some reason, they ran all the way down there to escape, from what I can tell. Placing objects or furniture, yada, yada, yada. Players can stamp them down into the world. As with construction, they buy it and then install it. If none in stock, they will be ordered. So if it's in storage, they just use it. You can rotate it. Some items have an entrance or usage direction. Some will have multiple entrances. Whatever. Some objects require construction to operate. Well, that's a bummer. Plain and simple, somebody bamboozled us and escaped. The only thing I can think of is that they hopped this fence, but then they would have had to have gotten past this guard dog too, unless they weren't out there. But there should have been a guard there to try and catch them climbing over the fence, and then a guard out here. What is this dog doing? I think the game glitched out. Something just doesn't make sense about them getting out down here unless we've been missing a tunnel that's been dug like over this way and then down here or something crazy. But that's a long way to go, and for us to miss it that many times is unlikely, especially when there has been a guard dog patrolling over here. They sniffed the tunnel at one point, but just once. So something's weird going on here, and I don't like it. All right, I got to lower intake by 1. So that'll be 3 inbound. Get us back to on par there. How's construction coming? It looks like the perimeter wall is done, and now it's just finishing up the installation of some of those items. And here they come on the supply trucks, and we're still over 300 grand. So we're doing okay, but daily cash flow is going to suffer for a while because we're going to be in the red until our days without incident gets back up to where it was. Everything was going so well. Found a tunnel. I just don't know. So what we're going to have to try and do is be watching for somebody. Okay, that's a gardener. It's like, what are you doing out here? Oh, I work here. See, like, where's our guard dog? Get out here, Mr. Sniffles. I don't trust Mr. Sniffles. He's had trouble smelling tunnels. Okay, what are you installing? Paving stones. So they're still working on the perimeter wall, apparently. Or the finishing touches on it, maybe. But I'm surprised that they're not done with that yet and moving on to installing the stuff. So maybe they haven't bought the stuff for over here yet, and we might see a pretty decent size purchase drop us down a little bit, but shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's get ready for another tunnel search here. In fact, let's just go ahead and do it. Keep an eye on the doorman. I don't understand why the number of places to search changes. Like, if we're searching for tunnels, it should be the same number every time. It's the number of toilets times 1. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. I don't get it. Come on, guys. Get that stuff finished over there. What are we doing here? Okay, we got some exports going out, license plates, but not much. Why are you still waiting? Yeah, get out of here. He's taking recycling. So our supply truck logjam situation is under control. Still not sure how that person would have escaped. I just don't get it. There are no external doors that they could have gone out, except for this one. If somehow they snatched a guard's key, came down here, and then, like, this guard was way over here, the guard dog. But, like, right here is about as far as over as they should go, and there's a door right here. So if they got here, you know, they would have had very little chance to run away from that guard without being spotted. So, not sure exactly how that happened, but again, frustrating. Ooh, see, we're finding a tunnel down here. What's up with that? That's kind of a weird place. Could be somebody in this neighborhood trying to dig out to the south. So maybe there is a tunnel around here that somehow managed to avoid detection from my guard dog out here, which is, again, frustrating. We're going to do a tunnel search here shortly, and hopefully get us on track, and then we're going to do a shakedown today. Okay, so I see some stuff going in here. No. Why is there a jail door there? I'm trying to get... Why... So, is it supposed to be a jail door going into the shop? Whoa, 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 whoa! So there is definitely a tunnel. Oh, it is a jail door. But I have it locked, so in case of a lockdown, I guess, it would lock. So we lock that open, that solves that problem. Now, let's go ahead and execute another tunnel search, because there almost surely is one somewhere in one of these dorms or cells going south, I'll bet. So hopefully we can find it sooner rather than later. And if we find it and it's like all the way down here and maybe over this way, that might tell us that, you know, they escaped through that tunnel and we just never detected it until it was... Wait, no, because now there's a tunnel sniffed out way up here. What is going on, guys? So we're going to do a noontime tunnel search. Then we will do the shakedown at 3 o'clock-ish. So we're getting really close to this being done. They're putting lights in. Oh, I need electrical and plumbing. So, electric. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Alright, do I need plumbing down there? I don't think I need any plumbing in either of those rooms, but we'll at least go like that. We've got to find this tunnel, y'all. Oh, whoa, whoa. So let me look at what we did for plumbing over here. So we came all the way over to the edge of the stuff. So we'll try and do that over here as well. So it's going to come out this way. How about let's go ahead and kick off another tunnel search. Come on. Find one in here somewhere, guys. There's got to be one, and it's probably down here going up this way. So we've got plenty of time to find it. But fail. We found some pills. See, he keeps sniffing a tunnel right in there. So we're going to be doing a shakedown here shortly as well. And what is sitting there on that? Oh, that's the light. Come on. How are we not done over here? Oh, we are done. Okay, so let's come over here. We're to the edge of the office and the workshop. So that's going to be like from right here going up. We're going to have to break this into two sections. So if I go quick build, clone, it's going to be like, no, I don't need the workshop wall. So it's going to be like this, and let's go over to there. And I guess up to the outer perimeter wall. So it's right at the edge of the tables in the canteen. Yep, I think we got it. Boom. Okay. So that might take a little while. But I think we'll be okay. We actually made money yesterday. So 1.2 days without incident gets us $400. Let's get ready for the shakedown at 3 o'clock here. This is going to be a big one. We've got to find some contraband. A tunnel would be nice. I do not want any more escapes, guys. Wait, how are we doing here? Need to lower intake. So, boom. Definitely a tunnel over here, guys. Come on. We're manning the door control systems throughout this process, which is crucial. We're not finding a ton of contraband. That's good, I guess. Assuming we're finding everything that's there, it's good. But if we're missing a bunch of stuff, and that's why we're not finding a lot, obviously that's bad. And I'm starting to lack confidence in the ability of our staff to search and find things. All right, let's go ahead and stop it there. Just 2 places left to find, or to search. I'm not real worried about it. So now we probably need to do a couple more tunnel searches in the relatively near future here. We'll probably do one around like 8 o'clock, and then another around midnight, and then another around like 4 o'clock. We've got to find those tunnels, or that tunnel, because there's, it's pretty apparent that there might even be 2, because they found spots there and there, so there could be one going this way, and there could be one going up this way, but starting from the same general area. So we'll have to see how that goes. No bottlenecks, which is good. They're laying the foundation. Parent alert. What? Oh, today's a early dismissal for my girls. Okay, let's go ahead and execute a 9 o'clock tunnel search. Come on, guys. There's got to be one in here. Let's find it. Uh-oh. Nobody's manning that door there, so let's watch in case we have any bottlenecks. Come on, somebody's got to come down here. All right, we made it through, but why? Because they were locked out. We're going to do another tunnel search somewhere in the neighborhood of midnight, maybe 12:30. I mean, they're sniffing it out all through that area. Like, how can that happen, and yet we can't find the tunnel? Like, look at this. Come on, guys. Find the tunnel. I can increase intake again. Still haven't been able to find it. So we're going to do another one around 4 in the morning. This is getting annoying, though. My dogs are downstairs whining at something. We're going to probably have to wrap this up in the next few minutes anyway. We're not going to be able to finish the this section, but in the next episode, we'll probably be to the point where we'll do yards first, and then we'll do these internal dormitories. Oh my gosh. People bugging me for work all of a sudden. All right, we're pushing 4 o'clock here, so let's get ready for the next tunnel search. I mean, if we get another escape right now, it's not that big of a deal because we're not getting a huge bonus for days without incident anyway. But it would be nice to catch it. Oh my gosh, guys. To catch it before it happens. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to start over with that streak. See, they're digging all kinds of tunnels through here. I mean, it's starting all the way down here where they're detecting it, which is weird. Like, are they going both directions? And if that's the case, then there are 2 tunnels and we can't find either of them? Like, come on, guys. Looks like they're about 70% done with the flooring over here. We got a little bit of a log jam. Get this export out of here, and then that truck might go. Yep. Okay. That solves that problem. And everybody is showering, so let's do another tunnel search. If you go into the cell right now and somebody's not in there, they're probably in a tunnel, digging their way to freedom. Holy crap, guys. Come on, find it. This is ridiculous. Found some SIGs. All right, we can stop. All right, so they just bought a bunch of concrete and such. So does that mean shouldn't we have already had all that concrete? I'm confused. Maybe it's to put under the perimeter wall, but they're making some progress over there. All right, so prisoners are arriving. We continue to buy a bunch of concrete. We're still doing okay on cash though, which is good because if we go into the last section there with, 250K, I think we'll survive. Yards aren't going to be super expensive. Look at this though. Do another tunnel search. Come on. Seriously. It's there, guys. You just have to find it. We're going to do a shakedown today at 3 o'clock and see if we can find it that way, because this is getting ridiculous. So annoying. That's probably the most annoying mechanic in this game. All right, are we done over here? No. Still a little bit going on, but we're close. So 3 o'clock we will do, you know what? No shakedown. We'll keep doing those on odd numbered days. We'll just do another tunnel search at 3 o'clock instead of a shakedown. But I'm sure my guards are getting tired of doing them. Okay, they just bought all the books and stuff, and we're still at 280. Whoa, wait for it. Why are they buying library books? Did I see that right? Oh, $10. Not a big deal. So that's not a huge... That's not what we were supposed to be buying for this stuff. Because we're not to that point yet. We've got to do the perimeter wall first. Tunnel search, tunnel search. Come on, fingers crossed. Nothing. Nothing. I don't get it. If they escape, I'm gonna lose my mind. All right, or anything? I don't see any left. We will do another one at 7 o'clock. Then, actually, we'll do it around 6 o'clock, because then we'll do another one around lockup time. Just keep trying to space them out about 3 hours apart until we find that stinking tunnel. I don't know what else to do, but it's starting to come along, and I gotta say, this is going to be freaking sweet whenever this is done. Hopefully, okay, yeah, see, they bought all the stuff, and we're at 270. So we're still okay. Going to be a logjam at deliveries because we've got some exports going out, but hopefully that means we'll actually make money today instead of losing money. Oh, we got to do a shakedown, or a tunnel search, guys. Whoops. And I'm going to have to wrap this up in a couple minutes. So it might not be the longest episode ever, but we had some good activity. One escape, a bunch of failed tunnel searches, and they are failed. Like, there's a tunnel in there somewhere. We just have to find it. And it's driving me crazy that we've tried this many times and still have not succeeded. Now, we do have these dogs on the outside of the wall that should, like, if they're digging this way, this guy should smell it out whenever they get there. If they're digging this way, this guy should smell it out whenever they get there. But I don't know why they keep finding tunnels or sniffing out tunnels there if there's not one. Like, there's got to be one. So it's time for our nighttime tunnel search here. I kind of have the impression that it's somebody up here digging down this way. We'll see. That's very different from what I understand as the mechanics, because usually they dig for the closest outside wall. But that doesn't, that wouldn't make sense in this scenario. Still nothing. I don't get it. Okay, so the perimeter wall is done. They're starting to install stuff, and it's actually going pretty quick from the looks of things. So we might actually finish this section. I got about 3 more minutes, I guess. Actually, no, I don't. Let's actually wrap it here. We'll do a 2 o'clock tunnel search, and then we'll wrap it. Because I've got to go. I want to check on the dogs to see what they were whining about. So everything seems to be going pretty well over there. How are we doing here? We've got 5 arriving. We're good. So execute 1 more tunnel search, and we will call it an episode. Again, pretty eventful in this one. I still don't know how that person escaped, but I'm thinking that they came down through this staff door. So they probably stole a staff key at some point, came down here, and then made a break for it. So let's see if we get lucky this time. We're looking right in this neighborhood. Here they go, working their way down there. And come on, guys. Nope. Still nothing. I don't get it, but oh well. That is going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see y'all next time.